Hi, I'm Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic. How are you? I'm so glad you guys are here, cats and kittens. It's always good to see you, even if you're just in my mind. But, screen just froze. So we're going to start out today with the psychic weather forecast, which, as you know, is not actually weather. It's psychic weather, which is more interesting and less damaging to crops. So we're going to pull, and by we, I mean me, we're going to pull 3 cards, which really will sum up a lot of the possibilities in the week ahead for you. Don't ask me why this works. It just does. Okay, we ready? Are you ready? You feel ready. You look ready. Okay. And we're pulling these randomly from my imitation Louis Vuitton purse. Okay. So the psychic weather for this week, according to the tarot. Oh, the Emperor card. Interesting. Excuse me. The Emperor card has a lot to do with father energy. So this week you might be dealing with either a masculine authority of some kind, which I would say would be your boss, but these days your boss is just as likely to be a woman or a trans person, so that's all good. But it could be an authority figure, which could be your boss. However, it could also be you dealing with an issue of fatherhood in your life. Do you have a son who is about to become a father? Do you have a daughter who is having troubles with her husband and the father of her children? You're going to be really addressing that this week. The good news is you'll be addressing it successfully. And if you have father issues, those are going to be coming up to be healed. So remember, when something comes up to be healed, it's actually good. May not feel great at the time, but just ask your higher power for help and it's all good. Okay, second card. Woo-woo. Second card. Oh, nice. We like this card. Yeah. This card has to do, maybe some of you are going to weddings, August weddings. It's a little strange, but knock yourself out. Actually, I just realized I got married in August. Never mind. Psychic hypocrites today on Moonstruck. This also has to do, in the Jewish tradition, which I'm half of, this is called a chuppah, and it is something that the Jewish bride and groom stand beneath when they get married. It's also a symbol of happiness in relationships. So if you're not going to a wedding, you might this week find out that you're going to be a participant in one next year, whether that's as being a bridesmaid or groomsperson or trans bridal person, or whether that's as being a bride or groom. Interesting, but the theme of weddings is going to be up for you this week. So enjoy that, because there's usually a lot of free champagne involved. Okay, the last thing is somebody from your past is probably going to come back in a nice way. This could be just, a phone call from an old friend. It could be a phone call from, who knows, a past, you know what I'm saying here? And it's going to be really nice. This can also mean that you meet somebody with whom you feel like this amazing trust. You could be meeting a new best friend this week, or you could be meeting a romantic interest with whom you just have that feeling of ooh, this is working. I don't know why. I just like this person. Do not sign over anything to them on the first date. Learn from my experience. Okay, just kidding, sort of. We have Carolyn from Queensland, Australia, which is where I have my best friends just about, and it's a great place, and I love the name Carolyn. Hello, my dear. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Okay, before we start, the way I tune into people is to have them tell me their birthdays. So are you down with that? What's your birthday?
Yes.
Cool.
February.
February, any specific day? Or, okay, was it just a really long labor all month? February, any specific day?
Yeah, no, February the 3rd. February the 3rd.
Oh, that's a very powerful day. That's a great day.
Doesn't feel like it.
I know you're going through a hard time right now, my love. So let me see what cosmic assistance I know. I'm sorry. And what my guides are telling me is that it is going, you can't see that right now because when we're in the middle of something, it always feels like, oh, this is going to go on forever. This is my new reality. It's not so. So just know that before we start. Things are going to be better, and they're going to be better, it looks like, sooner than you think. So it sounds like you have a particular question. What is it, Angel? Talk to me.
Not really. I guess I need to know my life purpose. I just don't know which way to go.
Let me ask you a funny question. And I wouldn't normally ask this, except my guides just said it. And just humor me for a second, okay? What do you do when you're putting off doing something else? Do you do Pinterest? Do you, play Angry Birds? What do you do when you're putting off doing something else?
No, I don't do anything. To be honest, I just work. I have work to do to keep me
God.
busy.
If it's no, I love work, but I just know the feeling. So, and when was the last time you had fun? And what was it? Fun, just like small, big fun. Yeah, I think that's a big part of this. I'm going to pull some cards for you, my angel. And you do work so hard. And you're such a lovely person. I can tell a lot about somebody's energy from their voice. And you have really nice energy. One thing that you do have is you have what I call overgiver burnout. Does that sound like it would land for you? Overgiver is somebody who...
Very much.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this card means to me that you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like maybe you started... How many jobs do you have, woman? Miss Woman. Sorry.
I have there are lots of things actually. Unfortunately, none of them are paying me at the moment.
You what? Wait, I didn't hear that.
Unfortunately, none of them are paying me at the moment.
Yeah, tell me about it. Well, they're paying, but they're not paying what you're worth. Yeah. And that's because I find this a lot with really good people. And you are in that number, whether you choose to believe that or not. But I'm telling you, you are. And so right now, I find that really good people often feel that they have to work incredibly hard for no money. And this is a trap I've fallen into more often than you've had hot dinners. Because I'm older than you. So it does, you feel stuck. And it feels like there's one job you've been in for, 2 years? Because there's a 2 here.
No, I just lost my job, actually.
Oh, that sucks. Well, screw them.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. How long were you there?
Yeah.
How long were you there, Rachel?
I went back. I was there for 8 months, and then I got another job. So that's very pleasant. So I got another job, but then that didn't work out. So now I have no job.
Okay, so maybe the 2 in this card is 2 jobs that aren't, because what you're doing, and you're doing great stuff, but you have a big need for self-expression. And I find in my own life, sometimes when stuff isn't working out, it's because I'm not playing big enough. And you're a little depressed, which which I have a PhD in, so I totally feel that. But depression tells us that there's no hope, there's no future. Depression is a bitch, man. Yeah. Sorry, excuse my language, but depression tells us a lot of stuff that's not true. Depression is like that angel on your the devil on your shoulder that just whispers nasty lies to you. It's like this. It's like a lawyer for the prosecution who's giving you all this evidence for why you're bad. One thing I'd like to tell you is that lawyer, he's a lying son of a. Excuse me. You have done so much for so many people, and right now it feels like, sucker that I am, right? But the first thing is the person that you are not doing enough for right now. And I don't mean this as a criticism. And again, this is something that really good people, they fall into this trap. You're not doing enough for you. And I know you're worried about money, right? No, you're not. But here's the thing. I'm going to ask you to do something and then contact me, okay? Later on. I know it's a lot, but I'll give you a free rating, okay? I'm on Facebook. My name is Peri, P-E-R-I, like periwinkle. Lyons, Lyons.
P-E-R-I.
Yeah, P as in pneumonia. So it's P as in pneumonia, E-R-I, Peri. Mm-hmm. And then the last name is Lyons, Lyons, like lions and tigers and bears, but with a Y. So here's what I'd like you to do. Lyons, so Peri Lyons. You can Google me. There's a lot of good shit out there. Excuse my language. So I'd like you to spend the next 2 days, and I know you don't have a lot of dosh right now, but you're a nature person. So can you drive to some place in nature that you like and look around? Yeah. And I know it's winter there, but it's still gorgeous, you know. It is. I love Queensland. So go. Okay, I will. I'll see you. Let's see. December. Let's pack up and go to Bondi and drink cheap. No, we're going to go to Bondi, drink cheap champagne, and eat shrimp. That's what we're going to do. Topless. Okay. Okay, we got you laughing. Now, the good news is that there's some good news. If you have a little patience and take 2 days that is just for you and start again next week, but give yourself till next Monday. So for the next couple of days, what I want you to do is just ask yourself, like, what would make me happy right now? And then listen to the answer. I know it sounds crazy, but I've done this. And like, I've almost been hospitalized for depression in my life, and I had to come up with things that worked. Not things that might work, or things that work. So this is what's worked for me. I asked myself 2 questions. One is, what would the happiest woman in the world do right now? And I know it sounds crazy, but that took me in a week. That question took me from being broke and unemployed and feeling fat, lonely, and ugly to suddenly dating a celebrity that I was engaged to for a couple of years. I don't know why, but that question works. So just ask yourself, what would the happiest woman in the world do right now? And then do something like that. The next thing is that I also want you to call some people in the next couple of days, because you have a lot more people who absolutely adore you. And I'm not blowing smoke up your butt. It's true. All those people you've done stuff for, all those people you babysat for free, or you've taken like oranges and cake to when they were sick, or you've helped them with, those people love you, and they want you to give them the gift, right, of trusting them and asking them for something. And as somebody who's incredibly, pride is my sin. Well, I have a couple of others. We'll talk privately. And I know that you have very high standards for yourself, and you're hard on yourself, right? But the truth is, you're a human being. But the other truth is, you're freaking wonderful. So I want you to call on Friday. I want you to call 3 people who will all be really happy to hear from you. I guarantee this. There's an big article coming out about me that says, like, I'm 95% certifiably accurate, which I'm not bragging. I'm reassuring you that I'm not just making this up. So tomorrow I want you to get out in nature, or go spend, like, I don't know, $10 for a pedicure, or something where you're taking as good care of you as you take care of everybody in your vicinity. Okay?
Yeah, it would make a nice change.
Yeah. And really think about what makes you happy and what gives you pleasure. This card says that it's not a good time for you to be a hermit. So beware of that thing.
I was talking about that to somebody the other day. I always wanted to be a hermit.
There's busted. And I know that feeling, but isolating, just take a chance, because here's what's coming up for you. You have 3 of the best cards I can possibly get for human beings. And I'm telling you that by October 19th, your life is going to turn around, like a lot. Okay. A lot. Also, next Thursday is going to be a good day for you. I know that seems random, but just trust me in this. You've got the Sun card coming up. And again, when I was at my worst depression, I drew this card for myself, and I was like, yeah, you guys have the wrong person. But this card is a kind of happiness that you can't even imagine right now. And it's unexpected, and it's coming your way. The other thing is the Star card, which is where, I mean, you have a lot of creative talent too. What's your creative talent that you're currently ignoring? Talk to me.
Probably doing my readings.
Oh, okay. I knew you were one of us.
Do more of that. Yes, I am.
Yeah. Oh boy, are you ever? It's interesting. We're a little different because you're also like a dream psychic. You have prophetic dreams. Is that right? Or you have dreams that are very on the money?
Yeah, I do actually. I had one the other day that was really quite odd. A little girl come and tell me that not to worry, everything was going to be okay, and my dreams generally do tend to come true. So I'm hoping that she has the right person.
Yeah. I know, right? Yeah, I was like, I don't even deserve spirit guides. And then they showed up and they're like, oh, screw them. Screw you. We're here anyway.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Yeah.
Now, I think you could do very well at that. I think all you would have to do is set up. 12 years ago, I just decided I'm really sick of working 9 to 5 and I'm really good at this. So I called a bunch of people and put out some ads, and suddenly I think that's where your success is going to be. I also think you might want to study shamanism, because you have a real shamanistic ability, which is why I'm suggesting you go out in nature. And the last thing is, I love this card for you. I'm so excited. Okay, this is where you're going, sugar. And this is in line with everything we've been talking about. Well, I've been blathering about. You've been nice enough to listen. So this card is the card of the woman who is self-supporting. She's doing something she loves. She's financially secure, which would be nice, and which you deserve.
Which would be lovely.
And February,
which I need.
Yeah. But February 3rd, you have a talent for making money. It's just that you think that when you make money, poor people suffer, and they don't. The thing about making money is you can give it to those less fortunate. You're very good at that.
Too, and I do.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't seem to have that ability lately. I've always did have, but it seems to have disappeared.
Well, you've got that little guy on your shoulder saying, "You're no good. Give up." And he's just, he's just like a little lying. Bad word. I'm not going to say it, but so when you hear that little shoulder devil talking, just turn to your shoulder angel and say, "Will you deck this guy? Because he's bugging me." He's lying. So your cards are really good, and you're very creative, and you're also super empathetic, which can be exhausting. It can be exhausting.
Yeah.
So the other
very
yeah. So here's the other thing I want you to do. I want you to get a big box of kosher salt, the big kind, big with big grains and stuff. Put a half cup in your bath twice a week for the next 3 weeks. Because what that does is it draws out other people's energy. It strengthens your own aura, which is a very nice color right now. And it's changed since we started talking. So you're going to be fine. Have some faith. I mean, you don't have to have faith. You're going to be fine anyway. But faith is fun, so why not? But I want you...
I need to be fine very soon because I have no money left.
It's okay. You can last till Monday. Buy some mac and cheese. Go out to the country. What I want you to concentrate on, and then I'm going to have to get to my next caller, but you are a treat. So I want you to get in touch with me on Facebook and just claim your free reading, okay? Because I want to support you during this time. Things will be fine by next Thursday. But the more pleasure you manage to have for yourself, sure, in the next couple of days. And then we'll get to Allison, who's lovely and spells her name very nicely. But Carolyn, hear me. You're going to be fine. Mm-hmm. You really are. And so really, for the next couple of days, don't worry about money, but just concentrate on what gives you pleasure and makes you happy. Are you with me?
Okay.
Pinky swear? Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Okay?
Pinky swear.
Okay, good. We're going to hold you to that.
Thank you very much.
So,
thank you very much. How do you spell your surname?
My last name is Lyons. So it's Peri, P as in pneumonia, E-R-I, like periwinkle, and then P-E-R-I, Peri, one R, and then Lyons is L-Y-O-N-S. Lyons, like the T.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll be in touch.
All right, my love. Yeah, please do, because I care. All right? All right, be good, baby. Go have fun. All right? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, that was so fun. I get the coolest people here. And if you're listening, you're one of them. And call in next week. We're every Wednesday at 9 p.m. on Moonstruck TV. And it's the best station ever. So we got 5 minutes. Allison, talk to me, baby. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Peri?
I'm good. They didn't tell me where you were calling from. Where are you calling from?
I'm in Aurora, Colorado.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll be over in about an hour. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So tell me your birthday. We'll hang out, get a massage.
Right.
So tell me what your birthday is.
4/12/70.
Oh, nice. Oh, Aries dog. We love those. Aries dog. So you're truthful to a fault, my love. You can't lie to save your life. and you get in truth because you're just, I think this is so charming. Are you a blurter? Are you somebody who just blurts stuff out and says the truth that everybody else is thinking but nobody else will say? Yes, I think you are. Yeah, that's so charming. Yeah. I love that. Okay, so tell me, do you have a specific question or would you like me to just jump in?
I would like you to just jump in.
Well, I think the reason I said massage, there's something behind that. Well, you are somebody who has some healing powers, sugar. So I'm not saying quit your job and become a massage therapist, but I am saying that you really have, and I can hear it in your voice too, you have a real healing presence. That's nice. I'm not the first person to tell you that either. Okay, let's look. That's interesting. It's funny. You move in a couple of different worlds. You're as comfortable with somebody who's like a princess as you are with somebody who's a janitor. And you've moved in both worlds, right?
Tell you honestly, I would prefer the janitor.
Yeah, you and me both. I met princesses, nothing against them, but janitor's a better company. What I'm saying is the card The World says to me that you have in your life been surrounded by, like, you know, famous people and trappings and wealth and stuff, but you're not that into it.
Right.
It looks like you're planning to start your own business. Is that the case?
Oh, we
start
have
a project. Oh, well, screw it. I'm too late. Can you call me 2 years ago? Okay. King of Swords says to me that there's either an Aries, Libra, or Aquarius man somewhere around you, or there's a man in your life who's being a little critical or difficult. Is that the case?
Oh, well, that probably is my husband.
I like you. I wish we had another half hour. Yeah, well, actually, we got 2 minutes, and call back next week or contact me privately because I think you're the beans, man. Okay, this card upside down. This is an Aries woman who is feeling a little squished in her life right now. So I'm going to talk really fast because I'm from New York and I want you to listen. You have to do something. The partnership you're in is fine, and I like him, but you're investing too much power in him, and you're not owning your own power enough right now because, girl, you got some power, and you're good looking, too. I'm not kidding, and you know that. Ha, 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 ha. And stop telling yourself you have to lose. Stop telling yourself you have to lose weight because you don't. That's your mother speaking.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, bingo, right? The other thing is that you're a little worried about doing stuff on your own or starting your own project or honoring your creative and healing talents because I think you feel like you'll be criticized by your family or your husband but I want you to like grab that brass ring, own your power. And I mean, the last person I talked to had some psychic ability. Ahem, you do too. So I would like you to think about taking up meditation 10 minutes a day because that would help. Finding an app for that. The more you meditate for the next 2 weeks, especially for you, the more you're going to get in touch with what you want to do. And the faster the opportunity that's coming towards you that's for you and not for both of you. For you! It's time for you to stop playing second fiddle and start being the lead singer you were born to be. And contact me privately. My name is Peri Lyons. I'll give you a free 15 minutes. Peri, P-E-R-I, Lyons, Lyons, because I've got a lot more stuff to tell you. So it's free, it's on me. So I'm on Facebook and Peri Lyons on Wix site. The information is on Moonstruck here. But get in touch. You've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. But the one thing I want to tell you is own your power and your beauty, girl. It's time. Okay? Stop waiting for permission because you're the, I'm not going to say the word, I'll just substitute beans. You're the beans. You got it. So go flaunt it, okay? And you know I'm right. So stop listening to your mom's voice. She's wrong. You're right, okay?
All right, sounds good. I will contact you, Peri. Thank you so much.